What's up, guys? It's chachipower here to do a review for chachipower. You might have seen my video for the unboxing of this guy. It wasn't a proper review, so I'm trying to do a proper review, but then again, when are any of my reviews proper? I do my own thing. Sometimes I don't show you guys everything, but you know, at least you get an idea of what's going on, which is pretty much what I'm going to do with this guy. So I want you to say hello to my little friend. And I'm sure you guys knew that was coming. This is Tony Montana from Scarface. If you don't know who he is, or if you've never seen Scarface, I don't know what to say without saying bad words. But definitely check out the movie. I got the figure here. I want to show you guys. So here is Tony Montana. Let's take a quick look-see at the figure before we get started. Nice clothing, nice shoes. And the box back there is pretty rad too, so let's take a look at that first. Alright guys, so here is the front of the box. I really can't fit the whole thing here, but basically you get the idea of what's going on. There's the logo up top. It's a nice screened logo. Everything's really nicely done on the front of the box. It's got a nice matte finish. It's corrugated cardboard. Here you'll see the Tony Montana logo, which is embossed onto this piece here, which I'm going to show you what that is in a second. Let's go ahead, turn the box around. More Scarface Tony Montana screen there. The back here is done like a movie poster, which I thought was really awesome. Scarface Tony Montana, 1/6 scale collectible figure, limited edition. Blitzway presents an Ultimate Masterpiece Series BW001. So the fact that it says 001, do they have plans to go into the triple digits with their figures? Who knows? But it's always nice to know there's another company out there doing stuff. Then it's got the creators, creative producer Wan Choi, creative director K. Somebody's name is K. That's pretty awesome. Head and body sculpt In Kang, and I believe it's a she, and I think she's the one that did the sculpt for the Godfather figure. And it just goes down the list. Blah 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 blah. Warnings, notices. Some Japanese writing. I think this is a Korean company. Yeah, Seoul, Korea. But it does have Japanese writing. And then you got your Scarface little tidbit there. Scarface is an unforgettable icon of money, power, and extravagance. With Al Pacino's mesmerizing performance as Tony Montana, one of the most ruthless gangsters ever depicted on film, the gripping 1983 crime epic has transcended generations and its influence on popular culture today. Blah 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 blah. Scarface, blah 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 blah. Gangster. And adult collectible, so that would be right up my alley. So let's go ahead, open the front up here. Like I said, I can't really fit this in here, but I'll do my best to show you guys everything. So check it out. As soon as you open it, bam, say hello to my little friend right there. So I'm not the only one with the corny jokes. And you see this right here, it's got a nice thingy here. It's actually foam with cover, cardboard cover, but this houses this incredible stand here, guys. This is beautiful. This is wood on the edges, I believe. Yeah, it's wood. You get the metal top there, and then you get a nice felt bottom, nice and soft. So we're going to put that off to the side because I do want to show you what that does. Then this is just some nice cardboard with some nice like pinstriping. See that? That's pretty cool. Embossed Scarface. The Tony Montana over here is also embossed, which is really nice. So that they really, you know, took the time, you know, spent a little bit of money on that, and you get this cardboard cover here, which is a little bit annoying to take out in this 3x3 space I have here. I wish I could shrink for a second into 1/12 scale size. Alright guys, and here's the inside. Obviously Tony Montana's not there. So when you initially take the figure out, he's got this wrapped around his legs and arms and over his head to keep everything nice and neat. Let me show you his little pistol here. It's pretty nice. You would think there would be not a lot of detailing for the size, but there's a little red dots towards the back there, which is cool. Sculpt is nice. Alright, then you got the pistol hand. And notice they did not forget to put his, let me actually pull that out, his little tattoo there. I would have been pretty upset if they did not include that tattoo. Would have been a major oversight, in my opinion. Then he's got a little cigar, which is kind of bent. Looks like a 1/6 scale dildo. It's pretty weird, but once you look at the bottom, you'll know it's really a cigar, Cuban cigar. And then he's got another hand over here, which is just a relaxed hand. Same thing, got the tattoo there. And here is his chair. Pull that out. Let me show you guys this real quick. So here's the chair, guys, and upon opening this, you are hit in the face with an incredible smell of like plastic, PVC, or whatever it is. But it's very intoxicating. I'm assuming because he was involved in drugs that his chair was made out of real leather and not vinyl. So this actually evokes the look of more vinyl, to be honest, because it's probably made out of some type of vinyl plastic. But you'll notice it has all the dimples and wrinkles that a real chair would. Okay, and I'm sure this was gold foil wood carvings. It's got the Tony Montana logo. If we pick that up here a second, just to show you a little bit more of the detail, it's actually really nicely done. Let's take a look at that carving here for a second. So it's rather nicely detailed. And I do want to point out that the bottom does have that nice soft felt. It says Blitzway, made in China. And what else did I want to show you guys? Oh, check this out. They went so far as to like even make like that little curve here. So it's either sloppy, what's that word? Sloppy sewing, sloppy upholstery, whatever. Just like they did on my car when they put leather in it. They did a horrible job, but yeah, check that out. So gives it a nice effect, makes it look rather real, even though it's not really. Actually, it is kind of. Ooh, look at that! It is kind of smushy in some parts. Somebody said this was hard plastic, but I'm actually able to compress it a bit. So very nicely done. So I guess now we can take a look at Tony Montana.